Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about day 2 of doing the 40 Days and Nights project. For anyone who doesn't know, because I got a comment on the last video saying that they had no clue what the 40 Days and Nights challenge was, and they were really angry for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to recap what it is, guys. It is 75 hard, but harder with spiritual connotations for Christians who want Christian men and women who want to get better in their life. They want to have a complete dopamine reset. They want to get closer to the Lord. They want to get more physically fit. They all around just want to work on all the pillars in life. They want to work on their fitness. They want to work on their mindset. They want to work on their spiritual walk with the Lord, their spiritual gains. And even socially to a degree too, because this is going to help you socially. So what we're doing is that we are drinking lots of water. We're drinking our body weight, half our body weight in ounces of water or more. You can convert that to liters. We are not doing any TV, no TV shows, no movies, no video games. We are not watching porn for men. And I know there's some women that have a hard time with this. And if you do, there's disciplinary action behind it. So if you go watch porn, you got to do a modified MRF and you got to, basically punish yourself so that next time you think about doing it, you want to gag or throw up because you're like, oh, I don't want to do that. So basically it is 50 pull-ups. Can't do 50 pull-ups. You are doing 50 sit-ups, 100 push-ups. If you can't do 100 push-ups, 2-minute plank. And then after that, it is 150 air squats and 6 40-yard dashes, 6 40-yard dashes / sprints. Oh, you have to read 15 pages a day of self-help or some type of thing that's going to help you with a skill. It could also be audible. I've been actually thinking about making it more audibles too. It's just so people can actually get through the day. So for example, for me, it's been a really busy day. I still didn't read my 15 pages, but I might just do an audible or podcast, which I've already listened to about 3 today because I'm not watching any TV shows or movies. So what you hear in the background currently, I'm probably going to edit it out a little bit, but I'm listening to Beja's Kulian show, his podcast. So basically self-help stuff, right? Also one chapter in the Bible. So you got to read one chapter in the Bible, and I'm going to make sure I do that. I didn't do it this morning. I had a really, slow morning this morning. And the other tab, 3 takeaways. That's pretty much it. Plus 2 45-minute workouts. 1 indoors, 1 outdoors. I already got that done. I banged that out. I did over an hour. I did almost 2 hours of bike riding today with some buds. Did 12 miles up around mountains. And then I did an hour back workout. Now I'm home. Cooked the wifey and I dinner. We had salmon tacos, salmon spiced guacamole with potatoes, low carb tortilla wraps. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I want to talk to you guys how it's been going. It's been going pretty well. I'm going to actually go through my experience for day 2 while I'm cleaning up because I have a lot of stuff I need to get done. I'm going to probably be up until like 3 o'clock in the morning doing client programs for my fitness clients, my coaching clients. So I have that. I'm actually going to go grab some stevia because, that was the other thing. You can't have sweets, no alcohol, and no cheat meals. So you can have stevia. That's not really a big deal. So I actually have a little limeade here, water, lime juice, and stevia. So anyways, I'm going to go grab that. So I'm telling you guys, it's going to be very powerful if you do this. I'm already feeling it myself. Obviously I'm a fitness coach, so the fitness part comes easy to me, but not watching TV shows. I'm an entrepreneur, guys, that works from my house. So I can obviously spend my day, working while I watch a TV show. I can, wake up anytime I want. There's a number of things I can do because I have the freedom to choose that because I have, over 20 clients that are paying me to help transform their lives, their physical bodies, mind, and spirit. Because we're a Christian company, so we try to help people with their walk with the Lord as well. But it's going really well for me mentally, I'd have to say. Last night, I was reading my book that I've been reading for probably the 3rd time now. I've read the book probably more than 3 times. It's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Great book. Great, amazing book. Pretty much every book that I've read about self-help, he talks about other things about other self-help books that they'll talk about. Like their focus is, for example, Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. He talks about owning up to your crap, right? Owning up to the things that you need to take responsibility over. And Stephen R. Covey talks about that in one of his habits, which is, I believe that's beginning with the end in mind, right? Which means that you have to understand what you're responsible for. And if you begin with the end in mind, you'll understand what exactly you're shooting for. But I just been really enjoying it. It sucks to a degree, especially the outside and indoor workouts. That's one thing I think that's 75 hard. That was probably the hardest part about 75 hard is that you have to have indoor and outdoor workouts. And I think I'm willing to move on that for some people that want to do the challenge with us after the 2 weeks of me my wife doing it on our own. And when we open up for other people to join, it's a free challenge, no payments. For example, right now my wife is outdoors. She's taking her dog for her 45-minute walk. She's gonna be listening to podcasts, probably listening to worship music too, because of knowing her, she wants to worship during her walk. We have the beauty of doing that freely without any prying eyes, because we live in the mountains, and no one's going to judge her for, again, lifting some holy hands. But it's hard because that's what she has to do. She worked a 12-hour day today. She works as a medical assistant. Praise the Lord, she is coming to work for me full time in my business. She's going to be training all the females in my business. I'm going to be training all the males in my business. But yeah, it's hard because she worked a full day today, and now she's going to go do that. But she has to be consistent, right? We're trying to be more integral people. So that is it. Yeah. So I'm going to be continue cleaning up. I know I'm talking you guys' ears off. It's not going to be that much longer. I already started cleaning up before I talk to you guys. Well, this is my humble abode. This is my kitchen. One of Nicole's patients brought her squash. So we have a lot of squash. We'll probably make some pasta with this or something. I grew up in a very traditional Italian household, so I'm used to all sorts of vegetables like eggplant and squash. But I'm trying to think of other things that were difficult about today specifically. I think the biggest one is, like, for example, like I told you guys, the TV show for me. So like when I program, and I'm about to program for like 8 hours straight, I'm structuring people's diets, structuring people's meal plans, structuring people's training programs. Like today, I'm probably looking at I'm going to be up until probably past 4 a.m. Working, and then I'm going to have to go to bed, and hopefully I don't sleep in until 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock tomorrow. But typically when I do that, I watch TV shows. I'm big into anime or comic book stuff, so I'll watch Justice League, or I'll watch anime. Currently I'm watching Bleach. I was watching with my wife, but I blew past her because I want to watch the new season. And I'm not going to be doing that. So like right now I have a podcast on. I'm going to have other self-help stuff on. And the whole reason why is, again, this is a dopamine reset. Like I don't get like my kicks or my jollies from watching self-help stuff. Like it does help and it's enjoyable, but it's not like I can just click, I can click relax and just, let my brain go numb. Like this is something that's actively pouring into me. So, again, just the subconscious mind is so powerful, guys. We have to surround ourselves with as much positivity as possible, because guess what? We live in a world, 2024, we live in a world where things are constantly going bad. Our president almost got assassinated. Praise the Lord that by his miraculous grace, he didn't. But we need to surround ourselves with more positivity, with the word, by not just, garbage dopamine that was easily rewarded to us by just sitting down and listening to something, but like feeding ourselves information and knowledge and encouragement that's going to actually give us good dopamine and reset our brain a little bit, so that we're not always thinking like, oh God, like what was me, like the world's all ending, like we have to surround ourselves with more positivity. So anyways, I'm almost done here. I'm going to clean off the counters. That limeade tastes good, baby. And I can reward myself with a lot more carbs today, which I already did. I had quite a lot of food today because I went for that 12-minute bike ride. Yet there's no cheat meals on this project, but I can control it within reason. So when we went out with afterwards, we went to a diner. I didn't get crap food. I got a Reuben, but I got the reason why Reuben is so bad for you is that they cook a lot of oil, and they also the Thousand Island dressing, which is packs on the calories. I got that on the side, and I just had dipped it here and there. I didn't eat my fries, so sticking to it. My idea of cheat meal is like something like a pizza, or like I'm going to have sushi with all the mayonnaise in the world, or tacos with whatever XYZ. So use logic, guys, when you're doing it. Don't be like, I can't have anything. You can have burgers. Burgers isn't bad. If you go to a Burger King or you go to a diner and you get like the biggest, fattest burger with bacon, eggs, and cheese and hash browns, that's a cheat meal. You get a burger that's you made yourself, 93.7, with some lettuce and tomato and onion. That's not a cheat meal in my opinion. Not a cheat meal in my opinion. This guy's on this side. Oh, but what I am going to cheat with though is I'm going to cheat with quote unquote. When I say cheat, I mean like I'm going to have more carbs today, because if I earned it doing 12 miles of biking up and down mountains and doing my back day and tricep day, I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. Bowl of cereal with protein powder, protein shake. So this is my protein bowl cereal hack. You guys probably heard of this before, but what I'll do is I'll get a shaker cup. I'll shake it up with a little bit of low-fat milk with protein powder. My favorite is my protein. This isn't the right one that I'm using, but my protein, this is what it looks like. And I get the sea salt caramel or vanilla ice cream. Definitely would recommend. and shake it up with that, pour it into my bowl. It becomes a protein bowl cereal. So protein cereal bowl. Currently, what I'm listening to, I told you guys already, Bejo's Cooling, but he talked this specific one I've already heard about, so I'm not like actively like watching it, but like I'm passively listening to it. This is the one where he talks about how the American dream, the old American dream, is dead. The new American dream is alive and well. And basically, to summarize his whole entire 30-minute podcast, is he says that, you know, gone are the days where a man can make enough of a living financially to be the main breadwinner or be the only breadwinner, and the wife can be a traditional stay-at-home wife, trad wife, I guess, as some people are calling it, because inflation has completely destroyed our country due to, I hate to say it, actually no, I'm going to say it, Biden economics, by the Biden economy, and we can't live that way anymore. Even for my parents, like they were pushing that was pushed on them. The propaganda, the agenda was pushed on them to live the American dream. But it's been nearly impossible ever since their parents died. Like it was their that was last generation. Obviously, for the people born in the 1960s or 1950s, I'd even argue 1940s, you know, or maybe 1950s. That was probably the last time. 1950s or 60s, those people were the last generation to actually experience a time where one person could be working. But the new American dream is, we have e-commerce, we have, you know, the internet, we have so many different new novel ways to make money. That, you know, going the traditional route, unless you're going to go, you know, to college for the hard sciences like chemistry, physics, math, what else? You know, a nursing degree, a law degree, those type of degrees, those are fully worth it. But even then, like, to argue that you had to spend a lot of money to get those degrees, and now you have to spend the next 5 to 10 years if you don't leverage that money to then pay back all that debt. So the new American dream is that we have the internet, and we have so many different ways to leverage the internet to then make money. Obviously, I'm an example. I'm an online coach. I moved from Long Island to North Carolina, and it's a lot easier for me to make a living. And it's also gives me the ability to have freedom and you know, choice of where I live, and I don't have to be tied down to a gym. That's essentially what he's talking about in this video. All right, so that's really it, guys. The next video, I'm going to talk about in depth exactly the prerequisites to the requirements of this project. I want you guys to have a full understanding of it, so that when I do eventually launch it for you guys, so you guys can actually join me and my wife once the 14 days have passed. We're going to open it up again. I want you guys to have the information necessary so you can do this. It's going to be a little bit different and a little bit better and a little bit more fun for those who do the project with us, because I'm going to be providing stuff for you. I'm going to help you put together a morning routine. I'm going to help you put together a night routine. I'm going to give you workouts. It'll be something that's going to kick your butt. It's going to get you outside. It's going to get some vitamin D in the form of sunlight. And it's going to give you workouts indoors too. We're also going to give you templates for both the 7-day fast. So depending on what type of fast you do, I'll just basically break down the different types of fasts, and it's up to you how you want to structure that. But afterwards, it's important what you do afterwards diet-wise. So you got to get back into a normal way of eating, and that will help you by just developing a very basic template for those that are at different ranges of body weight, heights, and your gender, and you can just follow that and get the results you want. But things like that. Obviously, we're also going to be sharing our takeaways from the Bible if you join the project together. That's something you're going to be really missing out if you don't do the project with us, because we're going to be, I'm going to throw all of us in a Slack together, and we're going to just encourage one another. Just see what God is doing on a global level. See how the Word's impacting us. Because it really is crazy how the Word is so living. I can read the Word one day, take a week off, which I don't typically do, but sometimes it happens. Oh no, I'm a poor Christian. And then I read it, and then somehow it's even just the very next chapter, and it's like speaking to my heart, speaking to my soul. Which I'm sure if you guys are out there and you guys read your Word, you can probably attest to that. But that's it, guys. Look forward to that when we do open up the project. I'm already enjoying it. I'm improving myself so much. Again, I was reading last night. Way that I like to read nowadays is I actually put my headphones on. I buy the book, the audio version of the book, and then I read it while I'm listening to it, because if I'm a person that listens via listening and reading or visually. So I'm an auditory learner and a visual learner. That's the best way I learn, which is a little bit annoying because it makes things a lot more complicated for me. That's why school never really worked out for me. I did good in school, don't get me wrong, but I had to try so much harder because I didn't know what type of learner I was until like years later. So, and I'm 29 now. So that's it, guys. Catch us on the next one. Again, the next video is going to be the exact thing that I want you guys to do in this project, the exact requirements. I'm going to break it down via slides so you know exactly what's required of you, because it's not just exactly what I said. Those are the basic gist of it. But there's a few more things here and there that I want to talk about. So anyways, catch you on the next one. God bless. I hope you have a great day. And I hope you have the best day of your life today, tomorrow, and the rest of your life. Peace.